Hello! Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Heather. Today we're going to be making chocolate marshmallow candy cookies. Doesn't that sound fun? Alright, so we're going to start because I've got the recipe on my phone here. We're going to sift together the flour. The oven's been preheated. We're going to sift together the flour. There's baking soda and the salt, and we need 2.5 cups all-purpose flour. So we're going to get that right now. One cup. Forgive the mess. Cooking is all about mess. And 2 cups. All right. I'm going to wipe this off really quickly. Wipe the measuring spoons off, wipe everything off, because I don't like cooking in a mess. Just throw everything in the sink. There we go. All right. Next, we're going to put in the baking soda, and that's 1 teaspoon. Where's baking soda? Oh, baking powder. Okay. Got baking powder, but it should be the same effect. 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of this. Okay. Next, what? Next is salt. And how much salt? 1/2 teaspoon. My measuring spoons are tethered together and I can't get them out. So 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is a teaspoon. I'm going to do half that. It's about half. Alright, we're going to put the spoon away because we don't need it right now. Alright, set this aside like it says. Okay. I'm going to cream together the butter, and I didn't get it out of the fridge, and I should have. Okay. And how much butter do we need? We need 1 cup. Alright, I need to wash this. Really, really fast. Alright. To dry it really fast. 1 cup of butter. I need a spoon. All right, so a cup of butter. And this is the only butter that I've got, so it's going to have to do. There's a cup. Okay, what are we doing with it? Putting it in the mixture, Okay, there we go. The sugar, all right, what sugar? How much sugar do we need? All right, 3/4 of a cup. All right. Gonna have to wash this again. And dry it again. This counter is becoming very messy very quickly. Sugar. I don't have any sugar, so these are going to be sugarless. They're going to be sugarless. They're going to be sugarless marshmallow candy cookies. Have you ever heard of such irony? Yeah. Alright, so next. Forgetting the sugar was my fault. Completely my fault, but we will go on. We will definitely go on. And there's enough sugar in the candy that we don't really need it. So we're good. All right. Let's go with the next step. We're going to have to put everything together now. Vanilla. 2 teaspoons. And you know, it's probably better for me this way anyway. This way I can eat them. I don't have to worry about consuming too much sugar. All right, there's teaspoons. Okay. So we'll be making sugarless cookies today. That's just fantastic. All right. Okay, we're gonna put the eggs in. All right, 2 eggs. The sugar is my fault because I had no idea that I didn't have any, and I didn't get any at the dollar store today, so we're going to make sugarless cookies. All right, we're going to do that. Got the eggs. We're going to mix it all together. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're going to add in the milk because I believe this calls for milk. It does not. Alright. Sugarless eggs. We're going to mix this all together. I guess it didn't call for milk. Oh well. Put that aside. And we'll put it in my beautiful mixer, given to me by Ryan Turner. Yeah. So it's starting to look very doughy now. Just needs a little bit more time. All right. Okay, great. We just need a little tiny bit of water to help the chemistry, just a tiny bit. Just a tad, not even a quarter of a glass. Throw that in. Give it a few minutes. Well, I suppose these aren't sugarless cookies, they're just cookies without extra sugar besides the candy bar. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's starting to mix. Good. That actually looks not bad. Well, unplug this. And you know, the fun part is we don't add the marshmallows until we put it on the baking. Baking pan. Gotta find the baking pan first. And I had some baking sheets. Where on earth did they go? Oh. Really bad habit of losing everything. All the time. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, I don't need them. I'll just grease the pan. I will just grease the pan and that'll be it. Start with this one, I suppose, to get some good butter. Sure, my mother will give me a lecture for this later. I'm sure of it. Because she gives me lectures about most things, but you know what? I love her very much, and so I'll accept it. put that in there for now. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna need a spoon. This is unplugged for a reason, so we can go poking around. All right. We're gonna take some of the dough. We're gonna put some marshmallow. We're gonna fold it and we're gonna flatten it out like this in our hand. We're gonna put this all around the circle, like a circle. It's not a perfect circle, but you get the gist. And then we're going to lay it on the counter. We're going to open a candy bar. We're going to pick a Three Musketeers. It doesn't matter what you use. We're going to need a knife. And I've got a Dutch knife. A Dutch knife or a steak knife is probably the best thing to use. I'm going to do that. We're going to cut it into tiny square. We're going to do that. And then we're going to roll it all together into a ball if we can. And there we go. There's a marshmallow candy cookie. We're going to do this several times. In fact, we don't even need to put them in a circle. Since we're going to smush it anyway, we can just smash it all together. Yeah, it's going to look very cool. We just need a few more of these cut into smaller squares. For this, I would recommend you use Three Musketeers or Mars bars because they can be cut into smaller squares, or Snickers or something. And you know, you're going to ask, why would I make something so outlandish? Well, basically, here's the thing. The world is shutting down due to the coronavirus. And people still need to be entertained. They need to be entertained more than ever now because all that they've known is being restricted or taken away in droves. And it's quite sad. And what better way to entertain them than a cooking video? Just need a few marshmallows in each ball because each ball is very small. And then you need to just wrap the marshmallows and the chocolate in the ball as if you were making chocolate chip cookies. All right. So this is why I do this today, because I'm feeling quite bad for those who have had their lives literally ruined or uprooted because of the coronavirus. And I want to be able to bring people joy because people deserve to have joy. People deserve to have joy even in times of great trial. And so this is why I'm doing this today. See, I do that. Then I put some marshmallows in it. I was going to make it chocolate, but you know, well actually, you know what? I still can. I'll make some chocolate, some vanilla, and then, yeah. I can make it chocolate. We'll just throw some of this in. Cocoa powder. we'll just dump a bit of it in there. And mix it up. Oh. Hands are slippery and I dropped the plug. Excuse me. It's not quite chocolate, but we'll get there. Just got to add a little more cocoa powder. Yeah, a lot of cocoa powder, excuse me. Slam it shut and then go nuts on it. I did promise you chocolate and we'll have chocolate cookies. There we go. There we go. They're chocolate now. Woohoo! All right, look at that. This one's already done, so we can put it back. And this one's, well, there we go. It's a bit small, so. I did promise you all chocolate cookies. So that is what you're getting. Chocolate marshmallow candy cookies. That's what you're getting. And the mix didn't go all the way through, but that's okay. You know, cookies are cookies. I don't think anybody's going to complain. Anyway. I'm going to put a bit of chocolate in this one. This already has marshmallows in it. We don't need to add more. See, we tuck it around so it's like it's basically in the middle. That one needs a little added on to it. Yeah, we'll just tuck the chocolate in the middle. Put some marshmallow. This one doesn't seem to have marshmallows in it, so we'll just do that. We'll tuck it in nice and snug. This is a very messy episode, but I'm very glad. Excuse me for the snafu in the beginning. But I'm very glad I get to share this with you now. You know, Three Musketeers or Mars bars or anything that you can cut is a good chocolate bar to use in this. All right. Looks like we need the other one. And you know, it's good if they sit out overnight. They don't need to be in the fridge because they'll be harder to cut then. So, yeah. We're only going to put 8 in this pan because they do need room to bake. So we're just going to do that. This one's a bit warmer, but I've gotten cookie crap all over my floor, which really pissed me off. Because I don't like stuff on the floor. But it is what it is, right? Alright. Go with the cookie experiment. And I say that this is an experiment because I have no idea how this will turn out. Split those in half. I really don't have an idea how this will turn out because I've never done this before. So we're just gonna have fun with it and see if we can make something nice. That's why it's called an experiment. We don't know if it's going to work, but we're certainly willing to try. All right. See, we roll it up nice and thick. And this batch only makes about 12 cookies or so. So if you want lots of people to enjoy it, you're definitely going to have to make lots. All right. Okay, and these are going to go in the oven now. See you in a little bit. All right, we're back. And we're back. The cookies seem to be done. So we're just going to get them out of the oven and enjoy them. They still baked even though they didn't have sugar in them, yes. But they seem wonderful. Oh, yum. All right. Would you like to view the cookies? Here we are with a view of the cookies. Yes, you can see the marshmallow did funny things when they were baked. However, they look edible nonetheless. Shall we try one? All right, we're just going to try them on the pan because I'd rather they sit on the pan for a little bit. All right, so we're going to try one. They actually don't taste too bad. They rather taste nice. Shall we try another one? Exactly. Lovely and I mean, this actually turned out to be a very, very good episode. Look at these pretty cookies. They don't have sugar, but so what? This is making the best of things even with what you have. I suppose these cookies serve as a metaphor for that. Look at these lovely cookies. If you're so bloody obsessed with sugar, go and make them with sugar. It won't change how they turned out. They're still good. I still love them. And this is another episode of Cooking with Heather. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make chocolate candy marshmallow cookies. Have a lovely day.